This is the best possible start to Lightyear Frontier, and this is also a game preview to the game Lightyear Frontier. This is a game developed by Frame Break and Amplifier Studios. I am not paid to make this video. I did not receive any money or sponsorships. I am simply doing this because it's a pretty cool looking game. It's right up my alley. I love the crafting games. It is a farm sim game and a mech game. So, can you imagine? I'm going to show it to you right now. Now, I just want to mention that I will be playing this game at 4 times regular speed, so the video does not take forever to make. I will start a single-player game. I do not have access to multiplayer. This is a demo build of the game. I do not have access to the full game. So, single-player, and we're going to start a new game. The new game is called YT for YouTube. There we go. And this is, I'm going to guide you on what you should do and how you should do it so you can have a really nice, easy, and fun start. So I'm going to be skipping the cutscenes. Now, the game will be sped up 4 times fast, but the dialogue and music will not. So I just want you to keep that in mind. Right now, I am not in a mech. I am a human, and I have no tool. So I'm going to, this is just how to teach you how to play. WASD control, spacebar to jump. Shift to run. I don't know what controls will be on console, if this will even be on console. I don't know much about this game. So I have a pickaxe. There we go. I'm going to get to the mech.
That was quite the tumble you took there.
And I'm going to right-click the parts and put them on the mech.
But before anything else,
also, I hope this accent doesn't trigger you, but is a Southern Gal AI accent. There we go. We're in the mech. And the mech is how we mine and harvest and build things. And yes, there's wild animals and stuff. And the world is ours to create whatever we want. Now, the very first thing you do when you get in your mech is you want to go to the orange smokes to get the rest of your tools.
One kind of stops expecting yes after 200 years.
Now, you can't die in this game. You can't be killed. There's no hunger meter. There's no survival aspect. You just simply build and craft and upgrade and farm. You won't die. Nothing can kill you. You can't kill the animals. I just want you to keep that in mind before you watch the rest of my video here. So right now, we're just getting tools, and I'll explain what the tools do later. And again, the way to find them is I'm just looking at the orange smoke. So I'm just running towards the orange smoke. And remember, this game, I am running at 4 times the normal speed. So the game does not run exactly at this speed. Again, I'm doing this for the sake of the video so that you can save some time and enjoy the rest of your day without watching me for hours at a time. So we got all our missing tools. Now what you want to do is you want to clear out an area near a river. And my favorite part of the map to clear it is exactly right here where we're at. So right here on the map, we start at the meadows, and I just really like this little river here. You want to be near water because you're going to be doing lots of farming. So I'm pushing 1 to select the mining and saw blade. And I'm just going to clear every little thing out, including the rocks, the stone, just everything that I can around this little river lake thing. And the reason why is because if I don't clear this stuff out, I can't build around it. And yes, I'm getting lots of resources, and it will over-encumber me, which means I can't jump or sprint, but we won't really need to do that for a while. So, in the meantime, I'm just doing a little bit of excavation here, a little bit of landscaping. Also, if you have items, you can use number 2, the vacuum here, to suck them up in your inventory, and that's just an easy way to do it. So, and I'm just going to clear out these rocks here, these little, whatever these are, these bushes. And it'll just take a bit of time. Now, of course, if you're playing at the game at regular speed, which is, you know, what most people are going to be doing, then this will take some time. But, you know, just, you don't have to do it all at once. I'm just going to be doing it all at once because it makes the video that much easier to follow and much faster for you guys to absorb. There we go. And I can't harvest the big trees yet, but we will get an upgrade that will let us do that. I'm also just kind of grabbing plant fibers here. Go ahead and vacuum all of that stuff up. I'm also going to be vacuuming up these blue little polyberry seeds, and if I see these are aluminum deposits, so I will grab those when they are available. But mostly, I just want to clear around the water here, and make sure that there's nothing, you know, too close to it, and I want to build out from the water. The water is, you know, water is a source of life, right? So you need water to grow crops, to grow plants, and it's just nice to be near it. And I'm going to show you how to set up your base in a way that makes it really quick and easy and efficient to farm. And this is the perfect place to plop down a base, you know, at the start of the game in the meadows. The map is always the same as far as this demo build goes. In the final version of the game, I don't know if it will be randomly generated. I doubt it will, just simply because of how the game plays, because there is a single player and an exploration aspect to it. You get to kind of discover what the planet you're on is all about and stuff, which I won't be going over. That's going to be for you to figure out if you're into that kind of thing. So there is a time limit on the days, and right now it is raining, which means we don't have to water crops if we had crops to plant. I'm going to get to that later. And every single day, certain resources will respawn. You'll notice I mined this earlier, and now it's back because it's a new day. So you always want to go and grab that. Anyway, so what we want to do is we want to build near the river. So it's time to build. We got plenty of resources. If you look at my inventory here, I am 227 pounds over 60 pounds or kilograms. I don't know what the weight measurement is, but we're over encumbered. I can't jump, and that's not a good thing. So the first thing that I want to build is small plots, and I want to make sure I can just line the entire river here with these. There we go. And we're just placing down blueprints. These aren't crafted yet, but we will be crafting them. There we go. And this one is being a little weird, so I'm going to use free mode and kind of move. Oh, there's an item in the way. See, that's why it wouldn't let us build. Let's go ahead and put that there.
Now this should make things easier.
Just kind of like this.
That'll be useful.
And if we don't have enough resources to build all these, that's fine. You don't have to build this many at the start. I'm doing this because it's more convenient to do now than later, especially on a rainy day, because these will, when it's raining, the soil is automatically watered, and the soil will stay watered until, oops, I got out of the mech, so let's get back in the mech. The soil will stay watered until plants are put inside and they grow the next day. So this is a good amount of farms, but you can absolutely do another layer if you want, and I think I want to make a little bit more here, just like this. And you know, I could do a second layer, but again, this is more than enough. So we have our farms, and now I just to use our resources for a bit here, I want to make some workshop sheds, and this does take wood. You can just put these wherever. I like to put them kind of near the farms, so I'm going to just make a big row a little bit further away so there's some walking room here. And let's see, we got the grid back. And these things can be a little tricky, but I think 4 or 5 sheds is more than enough. Maybe I'll go with 6. I kind of like mass production. Mass production, my favorite thing. There we go. So let's go ahead, and I don't have any wood available. I actually spent all the wood apparently, but hey, we are near a ton of trees, and you could hold left click to poke one tree down at a time, or you can hold right click to saw down a big kind of line in front of you, which is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to grab a whole bunch of wood here because, you know, the more wood we have, the better. And if you're worried about the trees not growing back, or like completely emptying all the resources in the world and making it not pretty, you can grow trees later, so don't fear. It's fine. You know, this river happens to be near a forest, so we're just going to chop the forest down. And if you're wondering, yes, you can hop out of the mech and do this, but it's much more inefficient. I mean, this is a mech. As a human, you're just gonna go mine the tree. I mean, I guess if you want, dude, but you can't pick up this stuff without using right click. You have to get in the mech to store the items. So there we go. Let's just chop down these trees. And don't worry, we can store all the resources we're gathering. And like I said, you don't have to chop this many at once or mass produce this much at once. It just makes things much faster later when you are in mass production mode. So I'm just doing it now because eventually you're going to want to clear out a lot of this stuff so you can build more things, decorate more things, and have more stuff going for you. Alright, so this is plenty of wood for now. I think some of that got sucked down there. It's fine. And then we're just going to build all these sheds. And the reason why we're building sheds is because we're going to be building oil presses inside of them. And if they're built inside of a shed, they produce faster. And time is money, time is life, time is valuable. So oil presser. Now these things are buggy. Don't build them in the front like this, even though the game says you can. Build them at the back. This might be fixed when it launches, and don't put 4 of these in here. It bugs out if you do. So just put 2 per shed, like so. There we go. And make sure you space them apart. Don't put them close, because they may bug out, and you can't like in this demo version of the game, you can't deconstruct these things. So you want to make sure that they are spread apart and they're towards the back of the shed so they get the buff, for the production buff. And there we go. It's a little tricky sometimes, but, you know, it's not that hard. If you played any kind of crafting survival game before, this is pretty simple. And this is just wood and stone. Go ahead and pop these out. And you may be thinking, this is way too many oil presses. No, it's not. No, you want a lot of these because you're going to be using all of them at once. And I need more wood, which is fine, because we just so happen to be near some wood. I can't chop those trees yet. They're too big for me. Those are big boy trees. But hey, get some more wood here. And we won't need much more wood for too much more things, but yeah, we're just in the gathering process right now. We're gonna do some other stuff, some roaming, some exploration, some upgrades, some very well necessary upgrades. Go ahead and just chop down more trees here. Get some stone wool too. Also, if you fall in the water or you fall in a bad place, then the game will reset you. It's not game over. You're not stuck. There's an unstuck feature. By pushing escape, you can click help. I'm stuck. It'll teleport you to a safe, open part of the map. So nothing to fear. Don't fear. Don't worry about, you know, bricking your game or anything of the sort. Alright, so that's more resources. We should be good. Also, these blueberry things, these polyberries, make sure that you vacuum them up. Don't try to mine them, that just destroys them. And you want a bunch of these in the early game. So let's finish it constructing our oil press, our last one here. There we go. And go ahead and clear off this rock because I'm going to build in this area in a little while. Just kind of mow the grass, I guess, mow the bushes. Alright, we're looking pretty good here. So next up, I'm going to build a bunch of storage crates. And I like to just kind of build these. This is my favorite way to do it, is just behind the sheds. Storage behind the shed. And I'm just going to start with 3. Why not? 3 might be enough to store everything. We're just going to throw all our resources in here. Now, it can only hold 60 pounds, kilograms of weight. And we want to store everything in these crates. Let's see, there we go. And I need more storage crates. So to build a storage crate, I need wood. So I'm gonna pull the wood out temporarily and just build some more. And you're gonna want a bunch of these. Just go ahead and do it like that. 3 more should be fine for now. Go ahead and pop those. There we go. Put the wood back. And I know my resources are kind of all over the place, but now we have everything stored. We have our farms all nice and set up. Go ahead and vacuum up water and make sure you have full water. Everything's built and ready to go. It's time to go roam around and get some seeds. So I'm just going to sprint around and look for these berries. It's a lot easier to see these at night, by the way. So go ahead and just suck them all up. And you're also looking for aluminum here, which is these things. There you go. And I thought about, you know, like making a little map for you, but this might not be final. And this game, like, I'm releasing this video 1 month before it actually, or maybe 2 months before it actually comes out on Steam. So things are subject to change, but the basic gameplay mechanics should all still be the same. Now, another thing that you want to do also is you see these like purple puddles, and Pine Heights, this area that's consumed by like a purple smog on the map. You want to hose these down with water. So your water cannon is number 3. Just push 3 on your keyboard. And you just want to spray these down only when you're nearby. You don't have to focus on this right now. We're going to upgrade our water cannon to make it easier. But it is something you want to do sooner than later, because resources in this zone cannot grow until you purge all the purple goop from it. Like right now, there's resources that'll grow here. These are higher tier resources, and well, they won't show up until you have cleansed the area. And we're just cleansing it with water. It's nothing special, nothing fancy. But you know, whenever you have free time during your day here, you're just gonna run through and just clean up the area. And even though it's a new day, it's fine. The purple stuff doesn't come back. There we go. Now I'm out of water, and there's no water nearby, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of return to the area. Also, you know, if you don't know where your house is, well, you have to keep a mental note, but there will be something on the map that'll tell us later. You can also just kind of click where it is, and now I can see it on my compass at the top of the screen. all basic navigational stuff. And we're gonna, again, suck up some more of these seeds. Right now, we're just collecting seeds. We're collecting water. Our farm is completely fine because we're not growing anything. It won't get altered or tampered with. You want it to be tampered with the environment later because it allows us to harvest noxious slime. That stuff we're literally cleaning off the ground. We can harvest it later and get power cores and use it as a fuel source. So it's really good. Also, I'm playing the demo of the game. That's why there's this weird hexagonal barrier that's preventing me from moving around. I'll talk about what the animals are later and what you can do with them. It's not super important unless you really want to min-max your each day. But for now, we're just, again, we're just gathering these little polyberries off the ground. We're just running all over the map, grabbing polyberries and cleansing the pine area here whenever we've, you know, yoinked all the berries out of the ground. So that's what we're working on. And yeah, it does take a bit of time. If you want like these for blue paint, you could grab them, but they're not really necessary. They're not needed. They're optional. Let's just say that. Also, if your mech tips over, you have to climb out of the mech and then flip it and then climb back in. It's a really stupid game mechanic. I'm gonna complain about that one. The game's pretty, but sometimes the devs just add stuff in games. It's unnecessary. I mean, yeah, it's, I guess, realism, but I mean, come on, we're in a mech. And we're on a weird planet where we're growing things, so can we just throw that out the window, please? But regardless, let's continue collecting these blue polyberries. There we go. And aluminum if we see it. That's what we're gathering right now. And we'll gather more later, don't worry. I'm just looking around. Let's see, Pine Heights. Let's get back in here and well, I tried to climb the mountain there and flipped over. You gotta be careful like climbing these little steps. We have a little jet boost. Also, you can go into third person mode with middle click. That way you can see more around you. Makes it easier to find these noxious slimes. And again, we're just gonna clean these. And this is an animal nest. We don't have to worry about that right now. It's not really something you worry about. This is something if you want more resources per day. It's again, work on cleaning the noxious slime. Luckily, there's a water source nearby, so we can just hose it all down, wipe it out. Go ahead and take care of that. You see we're 87% cleaned in the zone here. There we go, 90%. Now, the cool thing is, you may be worried like, oh man, if there's like one little pixel of slime somewhere, I'll never clear the zone. No, don't worry about that. You don't have to clear 100% of the slime in the zone. Also, this area down here, there's like an ancient ruins, and I don't know what it is or what's going on with this area yet, but you'll notice that there's a little cave here and our mech won't fit in, so you have to climb out of your mech and then you can go in and explore on foot. And there's stuff in here, you know, you can go around behind here. There's an artifact. And again, there's a lot of exploration in this game. I don't know what the purpose of these things are. I just know that they're in here. So there we go. We got some artifacts. Get back in the mech. Again, you're not in any danger when you're out of the mech. There's no danger in this game. There's no health bar. There's no taking hits. There's no dying. Don't worry about that. All right, so let's just find a few more purple slime puddles. There's one. Go ahead and loot that. There we go. We have restored the region. So, the region is restored, but we have to wait until the next day until resources start spawning in. And so, it's nighttime right now. It'll be morning soon. Again, we're just out here exploring. We're out here harvesting things. You can return to base and bank if you want, but I don't really have a reason to. Also, this rock, you can't break it yet. You need to upgrade your saw. It just adds water to the zone. That's all that does. It's nothing special. Okay. So you'll notice that it's going to show Pine Heights now, and now there's resources popping. Also, those artifacts I got, hey, it's showing that there's a door that can be opened. I don't think I can open the door in the demo, and I'm going to keep that, you know, up to your imagination. I don't want to spoil too much until the game comes out, okay? But yeah, we're in Pine Heights now. There's animals running around. There's these red berries. These are called rabbage seeds. You want to grab those as well. And I don't know if I can mine this yet. Yeah, I don't have a strong enough saw to mine those yet, but we'll get that later. It's a real easy to get upgrade, but you definitely want to run around and grab the rabbage seeds because you want to start growing those pretty early. But yeah, just grab the red berries and grab more blue polyberries. And then we'll go back to base and start growing some stuff because you need these to upgrade. That's what That's our goal right now, is to upgrade our mech so we can mine better stuff, mine stuff faster, and yeah, just have a good old time. Alright, and let's go ahead and flip the mech back again. We're just tumbling through. Also, I'm going to go ahead and jump in the water here for you and just show you. This is what happens. It teleports you back to land. So, again, nothing scary, nothing spooky. Alright, let's get back to base. Oh, wait, we got to grab more berries. Again, you want a lot of these. We have so many farms that we want to fill up. And, unfortunately, like, the game only gives you a 1 seed to 1 berry when you plant your own. So the only way to get more seeds is to go feed animals, which I'll talk about later, or find them when they spawn the next day, which you can increase how many things spawn in the world. I'll show you that in just a little bit. Alright, we got plenty of resources for our upgrades and to build some new stuff, so let's get back to base, and let's open the menu here, and what we want to do is we want to build an upgrade depot, which I'll need some stone for, which I have in storage, but I'm just going to go ahead and smash some rocks and grab the stone that way, because I think that's a little bit faster. Now, I want to build the upgrade depot away from my farms. Like, I just want it out of the way. It's just nice to have it kind of off to the side somewhere. Like, that's good. Alright, and then let's build that. And then we're going to go ahead and climb up on this thing and interact, so it puts our mech on, like, a bay. And, you might want to add, hey Debs, you might want to add some stairs on the sides here in case someone can't climb up in human form. But you go to the upgrade depot, and the first thing we want to do to upgrade is the seed shooter lock-on. So you'll see we need aluminum rods and plant oil. Well, we have plants, so let's go make some plant oil. That's real simple to do. We have the oils, or we have the pressers, and all you need is plant fiber. So 1 plant fiber equals 1 plant oil. And again, we have a lot of those in storage. Also, you can just go grab some plant fiber from the bushes. You know, there's plenty all over the place. You're not ever going to be short. Anyway, just a couple more there that we need. And again, smash the bushes, get some more plant fiber. This stuff's real easy. It's really common to come by. But you absolutely want this upgrade before you do farming. And I'll show you why. So we're going to upgrade that. There we go. Next up is the Hydro Splash. We can't get that for a little bit. And the water tank capacity, we can get that, but we don't really need it at this point. Also, let's do Spike Saw Power 1. We need aluminum rods. Raw ingredient, that's easy. Now we can mine harder trees and that, you know, bigger rocks. Cool. That's all the upgrades we need right now. So, let me show you how to plant seeds. You're going to push number 4. And the bad thing about this demo is that you can't select what you want to plant. If you want to plant the rabbit seeds, you have to store your polyberry seeds. I don't know why that is. You could also probably just dump these on the ground, like you could just drop them, and then it'll default to the red seeds, the rabbit seeds. But normally to plant, you have to go to your mound, and then you have to shoot each square like so. This takes forever and is annoying. But with that upgrade, you hold right click and you lock onto them, and then you left click once, and you can do this super quick. Also, that's merchant that's talking on the intercom right now. Alright, so we've planted the seeds. Not much we can do. Hey, it's the next day. Now, oh, we didn't water them. We didn't water them. Okay, so to water, we're going to suck water using the vacuum number 2, and then we're going to switch to the water hose number 3, and then we're going to water them. Just shoot them with with water here. And we do get an upgrade later that will let us water a whole square instantly with 1 shot. And but we don't have that right now, so we're just gonna water the crops. There we go. And yes, I have a lot of farms. Don't worry, you're gonna see why later. I'm telling you, it's worth having. All right, so there's no seeds in those. We don't need to water those. All right, it is a new day, so let's start with plant fibers. Let's grab all the plant fibers we've harvested so far. Don't need those. There's 1 plant fiber there. Oh, we had more seeds. Yeah, grab all the seeds out of storage. Look at all those plant fibers. All right, now this is we're going to be making a bunch of plant oil. Just go ahead and fill up your oil pressers. There we go. Because we're going to be using the plant oil. Now, you still want to keep some, you know, of your plant fiber. Or just go harvest some if you truly need it, to be honest. But, you know, this is going to be enough plant oil for the stuff that we want to do with it. Alright, there we go. Plant oil in mass production. And let's get these seeds planted. There we go. Let's get these seeds watered. And now let's go out and get more red seeds, blue seeds. And remember, we have that saw upgrade now, so we can go get those red power crystal things, which are going to be in the northern area. So here we go. Go ahead and suck these up. And again, we'll worry about the animals later. We don't need to worry about them right now, though. And just looking around for resources, which there's a way to get more resources to spawn each day, and that has to do with the animals. You have to tend to the animals, right? You don't get to hunt and eat them and kill them. You feed them and you be their friend. Not quite Pal World style, which hey, look forward to Pal World videos on my channel if you're into that. Plan to make some soon here. And right now we're just getting power cores. Also, there's a bug fossil here, so we can just pick that up. There we go. And oh, there's the power crystals. Let's go down here and smash them. So again, we have the upgraded saw, so now we can mine these. Awesome, awesome. Get more of these oh, I don't want to water them. I want to vacuum them up. All right. There we go. Red crystals. Again, there's a lot of mining involved. Now it says I'm over encumbered. That's fine. It's totally fine. It's not gonna cause any issues. It's just more awkward because we can't jump. So have some water. And what is that? That is geode shard. So go ahead and grab that. I don't know what those do. I know you start the game with some. Again, I have no clue. I guess it's just not something we get to realize in the demo. And yeah, let's head back to base, plant the seeds, and then we'll start building a cabin. We can build the cabin. Oh, we got some more seeds there. And the cabin is going to increase natural resources. I don't know how or why. It's just neat that you can build like things of the sort, and it benefits the world in some way. All right, grabbing berries. What's over there? Nothing. Don't need that. More berries. And don't worry, we're going to feed the animals soon because it really helps out. Alright, more berries. And where are we at on the map? I need to go this way. Alright. Cool. Go ahead and try to plant these before the next day and then water them. That way they grow. Gotta be quick. Over encumbered, yes, I know. Alright, that's all the seeds. Cool, got the seeds planted before the new day starts. Day 7, and you'll notice that there we go. We got crops now. Now, weed seeds incoming. You want to vacuum these up. This is how we get noxious slime. Noxious pods become noxious slime, which becomes power cores. And the more you vacuum up, the better. Now, the way these spawn is they spawn over your farm. Which I'm over encumbered, so I can't sprint around. But hey, we got a good amount there. We didn't get them all, and there's these nasty little weeds on the ground. So just vacuum them up. Just clean up the place. Also, let's vacuum up all those plant oils we produced the other day. And again, grab aluminum. We probably don't really need aluminum at this point, but it's still nice to have because there is a vendor that we can buy and sell to, and you want to have a lot of money so you can buy all the things. Vacuum up all the crops here. There we go. And now we're going to do a little bit of replanting. But first, let's see. Let's get more of these. Now we have polyberry oil and ravage oil. So I'm going to do polyberry oil, ravage oil. Just turn all of your polyberries and all of your ravages into oils for now. They might add more stuff, in the future. But as far as this demo goes, there is nothing that just regular polyberries or regular ravages are crafted with. So I'm just gonna fill up the queue on all of these. Just make sure they're all working, because we're gonna need them. Yeah, and there we go. So we got all the smushy machines working. Let's see. Oh, we had some more aluminum in there. Just vacuum that up. Still over encumbered. Get some water, and I want to upgrade the mech so I can water the next batch of seeds faster. We should have enough now, maybe. But there's a few other things we need to build too. Next up, we're going to build the assembler, which we need aluminum, stone, and plant oil, which we have. So I'm just going to build one right there. Just need one. Don't build multiples. And let's make some aluminum frames. I'm just going to make like, I don't know, 4. And then aluminum parts needs polyberry oil. Well, hey, we have a whole bunch being produced right now. Let's go ahead and grab some so we can make some of those. There we go. Got the oils. And yes, I'm still over encumbered. All right. And aluminum parts. Let's just make like 5 of these. Why not? There we go. Noxious spore. That's what we got earlier. Now, those spawn randomly at the start of the day above your farm. There's another one called noxious... I forget what it's called. It's like floating purple orbs above your farms. All you have to do is you have to saw them down, and you'll get the same resource. This is the only way to build power cores in the demo. Okay, so there we go. Let's get up here. And let's upgrade. We need the hose upgrade. Where's it at? The hydro splash. We have 5 aluminum parts. Let's get that upgrade. Next one is water tank capacity. We can get that upgrade. This one needs a power core for spike damage. This one needs power core for thruster boost, which I don't really need thruster boost, but I do want the saw upgrade because it makes harvesting so much faster. And power cores. So, you need noxious spores to make power cores. That rhymed. I didn't mean to rhyme. I'm sorry. I'm not a rhymey guy. But we got a power core, and let's see if we can get that increased damage. Yep, there we go. So we just have 1 upgrade left to go for the demo. I can't get any of these others. I don't know what they're requiring because, again, I just have a demo of the game. 1 more power core, which I have to wait until the next day if it rains spores. And ravage oil, which we have plenty of. Every time you harvest those seeds that you plant, you get the seed back. And once we get the vendor unlocked, which is the merchant dock, we can have way more seeds. So let's get to planting here because we still have a lot of planting. You want to plant every day and water every day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and see how fast it is with this upgrade. You can just plant entire little plots here immediately. It's really nice. And I don't have a lot of ravage seeds, but now that I have that splash upgrade, I can hold right click and make a little puddle here, and I can just splash these and water them near instantly. And then I have higher capacity. Instead of 50, I have 80, I guess, gallons of water, liters of water. I don't know the measurements, man. I don't know which country this company, hails from. But also, these are dry plots. Might as well water them. All right, day 8. See, we did it in time. And now let's harvest and replant. We get no warning that there's spores incoming, so we're good. All right, so again, we're going to replant. And it's raining today. You can see the rain droplets on our screen, on our visor, I guess. So we don't have to do any watering. We can skip that step. It's nice. Go ahead and use the lock-on feature here. Get them all planted. And now we're free to just build a bunch of upgrades, talk about animals and all that kind of fun stuff. So, next up is, let's see what we have here. We have the fodder oven. I'm going to go ahead and build one of those. And this is how you feed animals. You just need one. These things don't have a craft time, which I don't have wood, plant oil. Okay, I need wood. So let's go grab some wood, which I can mine the big trees now. There we go. Get a lot. That's hardwood. And also we deal more damage, so we can chop trees way faster now. Less hits. Very fun. Alright. There we go. We got some wood. And yes, I know I have wood in storage. Alright. There we go. We built the fodder oven. So, to make basic food, which basic food will feed the animals in the meadows, and then you have a higher level food which will feed the animals in Pine Heights. So, I'm going to take, I'm just going to build like, I don't know, 50 foods. They weigh almost nothing, so they're fine to carry around all the time. And then nice fodder, we're going to build like 20 of those. And now we have a bunch of animal food. So here's how the animal food works and why you want to do it. You can manually walk up to the animals and feed them. They get kind of scared because you're in a big giant mech, so it's recommended that you feed them outside your mech. And if you feed a certain amount of animals in the zone, the next day, see, we're 1 out of 3 nests fed. So if you feed enough animals throughout the zone, it will repopulate more resources for the next day. So if you really wanted to farm a specific zone, you want to feed the animals. Let's go ahead and break this out. Get some water there. There we go. And I don't know where all the nests are. I know where 2 out of 3 of them are in Pine Heights. But you'll see the nests as like a big thing. Oh, let's go ahead and vacuum those up while we're here. Also, I should have stored my stuff since I can't dash. And yeah, you walk real slow if you're not sprinting around, which I'm not, but I'm playing the game at 4x speed, so we're moseying along. Okay, so there's a nest, and instead of feeding the animals individually, you can just go to the nest and drop off the food. There we go. So we have 1 out of 3 nests fed. The more you feed them, the more resources repopulate, but there's another way to also get more resources, which is what I prefer, and that's building yourself a house. So, as you know, we haven't slept yet. Also, when you feed animals, they drop a random resource, so it's not really efficient to do. It's just nice to have food on you and be like, oh, it's like throwing bread at the ducks, or whatever. Hopefully you've done that in your life at some point. Okay, we can't assemble anything here. We've got our upgrades. Everything's planted and watered. It's time to construct some housing. So we want to have housing away from this stuff. You don't want your housing near your farm. You want it kind of separate. So I'm just going to do it here in this little mud circle. And again, you want to clear a lot of the crap out of the way so there's lots of room, because you want lots of stuff to be around your house. Now, for now, the housing that we have is just a tent or a cabin. I'm going to build the cabin because, I mean, do you want to sleep in a tent? I don't think so. Let's get some wood real quick. And yes, we can chop this is all hardwood. You want to chop the little babier trees, but hey, it's fine. I'm just going to grab this for later because this is how we make decorations anyway, and fences and stuff, so we're going to need it eventually. Just picking it up while we're here. And that's a yellow tree. There we go. We got some regular sized trees here. Go ahead and chop those. And yes, I can just mine these faster by doing it one at a time. But when there's like a big dense forest, you wanna swipe it faster that way. And yes, I'm getting saplings. That's fine. All right, let's get my bearings this way. Also, yeah, there's a tool wheel if you don't want to use 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And yes, there's one more tool that I haven't went over yet, and we'll go over that in just a bit, because why not? And let's vacuum up all these items. And the last tool is a sapling planter. You can just blast a sapling into the ground, water it, which I didn't do in time. It's fine. So you'll see here, extra resources restored in the regions. Well, it grew anyway because it was raining, so it did get watered. Okay, so before we go back to building, we're going to be going back and harvesting more of this stuff. There we go, and this is why I built it all in line. And the reason I built it next to the water is because we need water to water the plants. See, it's efficient. Go ahead and just plant everything there. Also, you'll listen to the little doo-doo-doo-doo-doots. Listen. The high-pitched one means you have all 9 selected. You can't select more than 9 at a time. So just swipe your mouse around until you hear that high-pitched doot, and then left-click. It's that easy. And you can do it real fast. See? Also, if you miss, you can just pick the seed back up. It's not a big deal. I say that a lot on my channel, apparently. Okay, let's get this all nice and watered. I don't think you should water crops by dumping a giant ball of water on the top. But hey, I'm not a guy that grows crops. I would love to, but too poor in real life to be a farmer. I know, sad day. Okay, go ahead and vacuum. I don't want to water it. I want to vacuum it up. And let's plant the one seed there also. Okay, we're good on water. Everything's good. Let's build us a little house. All right, let's go to small cabin, which we're using aluminum frames. There we go. We're going to build the house now. And check this out. So the house has a couple buffs. And the tent only has 1, but the house has 2. Keen Eye, you have a chance to find additional resources in the wild. So that would apply the next day. And then Animal Friend. Animals have a chance to dig up additional resources when fed. So how do you unlock that? Because right now it's not unlocked. You'll see in the top right of my screen, there is a cabin with a 0 next to it. What you have to do is build decorations around your house, and that will count towards the house score. So wood signposts is expensive to build. Flagpole is expensive to build. Clothesline, pretty easy to build. Wash bin, still it's kind of annoying to build. And a log rack, yeah, it's also expensive to build. The fences are what you want to build. So again, I'm just gonna build a bunch of fences, which it's blocked because there's a bush there which I didn't clear. This is why you want to kind of clear. So just make a bunch of. Oh, that's blocked too. And yeah, the building, I think it could use some work. So again, the fences will. Oh, it's blocked because of the crater. Whatever. Let's do it like that then. And you don't have to fence it in. I'm just being fancy with it, because I know someone in the comments will get pissy. So here we go. I'm now building each fence. Now look in the top right and look at that little experience gauge. Every decoration you build will level up. Well, I didn't mean to get out of the mech, but I can still build outside of the mech if you want to be precise. There we go. You can't go into third person in human form, but in mech form you can. This might make it a little easier to build. There we go. And we're almost level 1. Almost there. There we go. Kenai is now in effect. So that's how it works. Also, I'm out of hardwood, which is fine. Until I need to go mine more, because it's gonna I don't think you can remove this little silhouette. Like, I mean, this is a demo. I'm sure in the final version they'll fix it. But now when I click on the small cabin, you can see that Kenai is there. So you just build more decorations. So in this case, I can build a wood fence, and you can just spam fences and get it if you want, or you can actually like build campfires and stuff. And yeah, I don't know if different things give different XP values. Like here's a flower bed. Here, let's build some of these. Why not? Some flower beds. I know this is not aesthetically pleasing, but yeah, that's kind of leveling it up there. Yeah, let's just spam flower beds.
Good placement on that one.
There we go. Get to level 2 there. And the purpose of the house is it lets you skip the day after noon. So you can't skip morning, but you can skip noon and evening and night. All right, noxious bubbles incoming. That's the purple ones we gotta pop. And they're over the farm, so just pop them. If you don't pop them, you don't get the resource. You absolutely want to always be available to farm these. So the very first thing you do in the morning is always rush to your farm, because if you miss this, you don't get any power cores for the next 3 to 4 days until the event happens again. Also, you gotta clean up all the noxious slime here on the ground, and yeah, it'll mess with your crops if you don't. So just clean it up, Jannies. Clean it up. All right, it's another rainy day, so that means we don't have to worry about watering our crops. And there's a few things left that I'm going to teach you, and then you know everything you need to know to survive and build. And well, there's no survival; you literally can't die. But you understand housing, you understand how the animal system works, you understand how upgrades work, how farming works, how mass production works, and let's get mass producing. So again, you want these things cranking all the time. That's why we built so many. And yes, later you can build a barn and put like 6 of these in here, but it's more efficient to build things in a line because that's how your vacuum works. It's just less work for you, and it's faster. It may not be as aesthetic, but I mean, come on, you're in a giant mech, bro. Like, I don't know, it's a video game. Are you gonna really care in 10 years that your fence didn't line up perfectly? Whatever. I'm not gonna judge, bro. It's too late. Anyway, let's go over the final thing, and that is the vendor. There is a, what is this? Hold on, let's go here. The merchant landing, which I need some aluminum, which, we're near aluminum. I have aluminum in storage, it's fine, I can go mine some. And you can see that now all of these have aluminum instead of just 1 or 2 of them, because I upgraded the house. And I fed the animals that one day, so there you go. Got plenty of aluminum now, and I like to build the vendor near my storage. So this is a landing pad, which it can be a little tricky sometimes. It looks like I won't be able to build it near my storage, but we'll just build it near the farms. Why not? All right, let's go ahead and construct that. Stone. I need stone. Okay. Well, there's plenty of stone on the ground. Just go pop a rock and pop a rock. All right, we got the stone. There we go. We made the landing pad. Now it's in the evening, so I don't think she's gonna show up. Let's just go to bed, and she'll show up the next day. Go ahead and sleep. That lets you skip the day. That lets your crops grow. I forgot to plant the crops. Oh well, it's fine. We have plenty of resources. Go ahead and start our farming. Also, you'll notice that she's gonna land here any minute. If you're wondering what this green star is, that's the AI that's been talking to us the whole time. That is the Southern Gal AI. I don't know what its name is, but here we go. Merchant arriving. And she'll be here all day until the evening. So I don't have to talk to her right now. There's plenty of time left.
Into the soil it goes.
And yeah, I'm just kind of dumping seeds here. Let's see. And we're gonna go ahead and buy some stuff from her. So I'm out of seeds. So here's the vendor. Here's what she looks like. She is knocked on her window. Hello. All right. So we don't have any money yet. You start with 0 money. So you got to go to sell, and you got to sell those resources that you've been hoarding up the whole time. So like wood. You know, this is the part where you pull everything out of storage and you go sell whatever you want. Plant fiber. I'm just selling half of everything because why not? At least, you know, like stuff I have plenty of. Ravage oil. Look at that money. Money, money, money. All right, we have $3,200. So let's go to resources. I'm buying all of her seeds every time. I'm buying all of her sprouts every time. Let's see. There we go. I don't really care about blue color flowers, but wheat, yeah, let's buy all of her wheat and polyberry. There we go. And mech parts, this is how you change your skins. So go ahead and buy all those. Blueprints, this is how you get more decorations, like a bench and a burlap sack, cart, parasol. Yeah, I'm just buying everything. So you want to buy out the vendor every single day that you can. And the reason why is, and there you go, thanks for playing. Now, I'm obviously going to keep playing because there's more to show you. But, here, let's go ahead and plant those seeds now. We have plenty of farms, right? Yeah, let's get wheat planted here. I don't know what wheat does yet because it's not in... There's, like, no use for it in the demo, but it is money. You can sell it. Alright, we got 50 seeds, but we don't have enough plots. So, this is, you know, again, I need more plots, right? And, make sure everything's watered here. Let's see, these are not watered. And the vendor's leaving because it's now evening time. You know, she's got to go home to her family or whatever. Maybe she doesn't have a family. Romance options, perhaps? No, probably not. Also, we're too busy with farm life. Disregard family. Grow polyberries. Alright. More farm plots. There we go. 9, 18, 27, and 36. I have 30 seeds. 21. And then 4 there. Now I have 50 of those. So clearly we got to get more farm plots. There we go. Let's see. 9, 18, 27. Oh, we got a bush. See, this is why you should clear them out. Go ahead and rotate this just like that. And I'm out of wood, but I know I have wood somewhere. And I always have the opportunity to grow more wood. 35 wood, grab it out of storage. I'm gonna need a lot more storage. Also, I'm out of plant fiber. Wow, I almost never run out of that. I know I have some in here somewhere, though. I'm sure I do. Maybe I don't. I need to go level a forest. Alright, plant fiber. There we go. Also, that little icon that pops up means there's more building stuff that I'm discovering. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. I could be wrong on that. Alright. There we go. Yeah, we're just sawing down the forest. We're industrializing the world here. And I didn't want to get out of the mech, but it works for me. Alright. We don't have a lot of time left to get these bad boys planted. So, I'm just going to plant and water. I don't know if I got that last shot off. Oh, I did. Okay. Alright, harvest time. Which I didn't mean to go into third person, but it works. Wheat discovered. Oh, boy. Alright, and this is huge money. Of course it's huge money. If you want even more huge money, well, remember, we have the oil presses. We're basically a seed oil factory at this point. And, oops, I tipped over. Alright. Let's get back up in there. And it's raining. We don't have to water the crops. It's a good day. Go ahead and just, again, spam all your seeds into the holes. Man, that sounds awkward, doesn't it? I promise I'm not doing it on purpose. This is unscripted. This is just how I am. This is just what society has turned me into. Okay. And yes, you want plenty of farms Still 23 seeds to go on the polyberry. 5 seeds, 48 wheat. Alright.
Fresh soil, big seed.
8. Alright, and that's a good day's planting. Time to start our oil business here. You know, gotta make nice oil and sell it to the vendor lady, get some monies. And again, she's over there. It's a new day. We want to check her inventory for new decorations and stuff, and new skins. All right, that's all the Ravage oil that we can make. And go ahead and max out the polyberries. I would recommend rebinding like mouse wheel down or up, whatever you're more comfortable with, to left click if you have like a macro, so you can do this faster. But you don't have to. That's some try hard stuff right there. Okay, and wow, this video is becoming an hour long. All right, vendor lady, let's see what you got. Knock, knock, knock. Hola. Hola means hello in Spanish. I know that word. Let's see. Mech parts. Oh, I don't have any money. I gotta sell stuff. Okay, well, you know, we got plenty of polyberry and Ravage oil to sell, and stone, because we can always get more stone, and just regular polyberries. Well, I mean, look at that. We have like $4,000 in berries. Now we can buy all the things. Oh no, she's leaving. It's fine. If you miss, like, it's not gonna be gone forever. You're not gonna like. It's not like limited time you can buy something. It'll rotate around. You can get it again. It's not a big deal. But yeah, we can increase our storages. We can build up on our house. Look at all the decorations we got now. We got a lot of cool stuff. We can build barrels of storage or burlap sacks of storage. You unlock more later as you build things. We got, you know, like a signpost, a bench. Let's build a little bench. There we go. A couple benches. I don't know who's gonna sit on these benches. I'm literally on a planet with no humans. But there we go. In case someone wants to stop by, a little parasol. You know, just stay out of the rain. There you go. Oh boy, a cart. Yep. So why would you need a cart when you have a mech? There we go. We unlocked animal friend. Let's just go to bed. Let's just sleep. And remember, run back to your farm in case there's an event. Weed seeds. Use the vacuum for weed seeds. And again, this is the only way to get your power cores. Very important that you're, you know, attentive and grab as many as you can. And again, they float down pretty slow, but I'm playing at 4x speed, so it's a little bit harder for me. There we go. We got them. And it's another rainy day. Awesome stuff. Go ahead and just harvest. Look at our harvest. We're rich. You know, we can retire. Vendor lady's here. Hello, vendor lady. Hola. Yes, I'm buying all. I'll just buy everything. There we go. We bought everything out. And again, you could sell, or you can again. Oh, we missed a thing there. And so you can rinse and repeat, plant crops, make oil, craft things, build house, go harvest stuff. When these unlock, again, I'm playing the demo. This is all I'm allowed to play in. I can't go here. There's invisible walls preventing it. And I'm not going to hack the game and break the barrier down. So, you know, you continuously, you know, build settlements and stuff and harvest resources, mine stronger and stronger things, make cooler housing, feed the animals. That's what the game is. Look, a haystack. Look, I got a haystack. Put it in a little corner. There we go. And look at that, a little pig thing. Which there we go, a little pig bush. All right, very cool. That's the game. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this guide helped you out at all. And yeah, there you go. It taught you all the stuff you need to know in under an hour. Isn't that swell? With that said, please leave a like, hit the like button, leave a comment. That's what I meant to say. And let me know what you think of the game. And if you want to see how the game runs at normal speed, well, let me show you. This is normal speed. Hello, I am walking. I'm over encumbered. Let me just drop everything real quick, or drop at least all the heavy stuff. I can pick it back up. It's probably going to automatically pick it back up. But yeah, you can plant entire forests. You can do a whole bunch of stuff, right? Okay, yeah, I've got a lot of things here to drop to be able to run, and that's okay. It's fine, you know, as long as I don't run back over them. I should really just put these in storage. We're still overweight by quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, these jugs of oil, you know, they're kind of heavy. 200 berries? Yeah. All right, so this is our normal speed. This is the normal game speed. Here we're walking. Now we're running. We're jet boosting. We're swinging. We're sawing. So you can understand why I'm playing this at 4x speed, okay? Because I wanted to teach this to you as fast as possible. But yeah, let's go poke down a tree. This is the faster way to do it. So do. And there we go. We got the tree. This is sawing the tree, which deals more damage to trees apparently. There you go. And yeah, so that's the speed of the game. You know, this is I mean, it is a mech game, and if I climb out of the mech, then this is the speed of running around. You know, mine a rock. There we go. We're mining. You know, smashing pickaxe into stone. So yeah, don't expect to progress as fast as I did, because again, I'm playing 4 times faster. And back into the mech. And yeah, so that's the game. Thank you so much. On the right side of your screen, there is a video you should absolutely click. And if you don't click it, this game is getting delayed. No, that's mean. If you don't click it, then you're going to drop, like you're going to get a double scoop of ice cream one day, and one of the scoops is gonna fall on the floor, and you're gonna be real sad.